Hey everybody, this is Raymond. I just wanted to share a video about how I make tacos. I know everyone's got their own way of doing it, and this is just a pound of lean ground beef that I got at our local uh, meat company. And what I like to do is put, while it's cooking, I like to put some of this paste pecani sauce in it. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that, but it really adds a lot of flavor. Sorry about the bouncing around, trying to open it. And it kind of tenderizes the meat in a way while it's cooking. I really like it. But I just kind of eyeball it. So I pour in, probably about probably about a third to a half of a cup. All right, so, and I just pour it right in on top of the hamburger meat, and this is gonna cook. Like I said, this is a lean ground beef, so you want to make sure you have a lean ground beef because there's not much fat in it anyway, and what it's going to do is just going to cook, and you're not going to have much fat come out of it. It's not going to render much. So anyway, I just kind of cook it over medium heat and let it brown up really good. And so we're going to go ahead and let this cook, and I'll come back whenever I get it cooked. So hang on just a minute and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, there's, you can see them onions and peppers in there. And you can't really tell that the tomato from the pecani, you can kind of smell it, but, that's about it. Pretty steamy in here, sorry. There you go. Got steam on the lens. Anyway, now, you're welcome to drain this, but there's really not much juice in there. See? Now, you can drain it, but I'm afraid you'd be draining all of your flavors. So I wouldn't drain it. Now, if you do use a regular 80-20 hamburger meat, you probably need to go ahead and drain that. And then it's okay to go ahead and add your pecani sauce after that and just kind of cook it in before you continue. But at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add McCormick Original Taco Seasoning Mix. It's really easy to follow the instructions on the back. It's just like you mix it in with a 3/4 cup of water, and then you let it simmer for about 5 minutes. So I'm going to do that, and when I come back, I'll have the finished meat product for you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and, so I poured the envelope of taco seasoning in, and so now we're going to pour the water in. Alright, so now it's all about mixing it together. You want to get that mixed in really good. And so what you're going to do is bring it to a boil, which it shouldn't take long. So I like to make sure I get all the edges, all that stuff that might. Okay, so it's already boiling. So now we're going to turn the heat down to low. Set my timer for 5 minutes. And when we come back, it'll be done. Okay, here's the finished product. It's all worked in. It's still bubbling, but there's our taco meat. Okay, so now what I like to do, and I'm gonna scoop this back since I already have this burner going. I've got another pan, and I've got a little bit of oil in there, and I'm going to fry my taco shell. And you know, most people probably would use a corn tortilla, which I don't have any, but you just use whatever you have on hand. But I'm going to use flour tortilla, and this is a kind of a big one. It said soft taco on the package, but they're actually pretty good size. So whenever I come back, I'm gonna let the oil heat up. I'll do a flour tortilla for you. I just call them puffy tacos. So I guess what we could name this is Raymond's Big O Puffy Taco. Anyway, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back for just a minute. The oil's still heating, but I wanted to tell y'all I do add this stuff called Rusty Dust, okay? And it's not a secret or anything, but I do sprinkle a little bit of that. It, you know, you can't really see it, but on camera it's hard to see. But I sprinkle a little bit of that. It's up to you how much you put in there. But you can put it in while it's cooking or afterwards or whatever. And it is a little bit, it's got some heat to it. So you don't want to, you know, if you don't like hot stuff, like really hot stuff, you don't want to put a whole lot of it in. It's not the kind of heat that's going to like really burn you to death, like lingering, but it's got a little bite to it. So anyway, it's called Rusty Dust. You can find it on Facebook. Just type in the search field Rusty Dust. But it's pretty good. It's made here in Oklahoma somewhere. But anyway, find it on Facebook. Okay, so that oil is hot, and you want it to be, you know, about medium high heat. So I'm gonna put this in. Kind of, you can hear it sizzling. You want it to be warm. It's kind of puffing up. See that? Gotta be warm. Otherwise it will, sorry about that. If it's not warm, like hot oil, it's not gonna fry up right. It'll be soggy. You don't want that. See how it's puffing up? There's some bubbles in you. I just use a fork, so you use whatever you want. Whatever's easiest on you. But I always keep like a little plate with some paper towels in it. Okay, so that way you can drain them off, okay? Because, you know, it is in hot oil. Okay, I flipped it. And it don't take very long. That's done. So once you get it there, you're gonna put it on the hot oil, on the paper towel and fold it, okay? So when I come back, I'll show you the finished. All right, y'all, I'm back, and there's the finished product. So, you know, you can see how they puff up, and I just put the meat, lettuce, tomato, and cheese in there. And you can add sour cream or more pecani, whatever you like, whatever kind of toppings you like. And like I said, they're pretty good sized. So, you know, I don't even know if I'll be able to eat both of these, but it almost reminds me of a taco salad, but it's handheld. So, but I'm going to name this Ray's Big O Puffy Taco. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any tips or ideas, you can send me about what you do whenever you make tacos, maybe you can enhance this recipe, or give me some advice. I would love to hear from you. So like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you all later. Thanks. Bye. Oh, I'm back. I wanted to show you because Jeff, who he prefers to do taco salad. So anyway, it's just however you want to do it. And these are taco chips. All right, enjoy.